Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of the Seance at Manor. Last time, we had quite an extensive investigation into the matters of Mr. Dupré and his horrible dark designs, and summoned an angel for Mr. O'Meara. So, today, we have currently 8 p.m, we have 1 hour until the masked ball, and today's episode is going to be the entirety of 8 p.m. However long it takes us, it may be a very short episode, it may be a very long episode. But for the masked ball, I want to start an episode with the masked ball because this is definitely going to be a big event if it takes 2 hours. So, what are we actually going to do? I feel like the haunting is something we maybe cannot progress right now. He's talking about looking under the cover of darkness. So I think for the moment, we might go and find... I think maybe go and find... find correspondence. What do you mean find correspondence? What are we going to do? I was going to say we were going to find Fiat to talk about the magic well, but maybe we should also talk about Dr. Callahan. There is apparently something we are missing in room 10. So I guess let's pop in for that. What have we not checked yet? We have already seen the camera, so I don't know why it is like that. Letter from Fiat to Rory Callahan ordering him home for the Grand Seance. Yes, we know that. Bin? Oh, a letter from Miss Dean. She's thanking him for his offer to tutor her, but says she wants to learn from a true master, Fiat. The letter has been crumpled up more than once, as if he has been taking it out, rereading it, and discarding it over and over again. Aha, that's what we missed, a letter in his garbage bin. Murphy? This is investigate the basement, this is for tomorrow. You. Yeah, your motive would be the most pathetic one, so I don't... This is definitely not you. Rory Callahan's goal is to... reclaim is the only one? No, it is escape. Escape his aunt's shadow by proving his modern techniques are valid.
Dr. Callahan wants to prove that the modern magical techniques are as valid as Fia's old ones. I should find and confront him about this.
Okay, that was immediately good progress. Oh yeah, here we can see the angel on the photograph. Is that his angelic companion? I mean, yes, it definitely is. Okay, so Callahan's spirit photography is definitely proving itself. And actually the lucid dreaming also worked, so that's valid in this context. This is Dupre's bedroom. I don't think we need anything from him. We have already checked Fiat's bedroom. William Lake, the 7th Marquess of Dune. Who else do we have here? Miss Hisham. Yeah, actually, let's check Hisham's bedroom. We haven't done it yet, although we already know what we need to do with her because it's in the basement. So, several scrapped letters that, judging by the handwriting, are written by Miss Hisham. But whatever she's writing, it seems to be in Arabic, and I can't read it. Miss Hisham's schedule. Her medium-sized shoes. Everyone here is medium-sized. A vanity box that offers us absolutely nothing. Dresses. What's this? She has been mapping the grounds and marking rooms off, the reason for which I cannot tell. Should be able to tell. Charcoal and drawing paper. Miss Hisham likes to draw them. These are the same materials used to make the vase drawings. Yeah, I think we already know that. Writing materials. That dream, it keeps pulling my attention away from the vase. Sometimes hours of searching have gone before I realize I've been looking for something else. That's simple. Miss Hisham had seen it too. Did she also dream it? A copy of the Quran. A neatly rolled up prayer mat. A book that has clearly been handled with care. Okay, but you cannot be bothered to tell me which book. I see. Yes, we have done this. Hisham. She is a Muslim, so she is not the culprit. And I don't think further investigating her will yield any results. We already know what she wants. The bathroom. Now, who else do we have? This would lead to unassigned room 7. I think we want to check Queen's room and then these two rooms. I think everyone else is already accounted for. Oh, the priest is here. Actually, let's talk to the priest. The bust of Richard Blake.
Yes, my...
Hello, Synod. We have quite a bit to talk to you about. I have seen a large shadowy figure stalking the grounds. What do you make of this, Father?
Aha! I knew it! There is an Aeon here. How it got here, I do not know, but I shall find it. You'll have to forgive me, child. I lost run of myself for a moment. This place has us all on edge. No!
You're not giving me much useful information. I don't think asking about the Aeon is useful. But we already asked about himself, we asked about Seamus. I don't think anyone else is relevant to us here. Walter Blake? Have you talked with young Master Blake? Oh. Interesting. That was a good guess, apparently.
No, I gather the child stays away from people. Not that I would expect him to be introduced to me, even if he would.
Maybe we should talk to staff about Walter. Do you know Mr. O'Finn?
Know him? No. But we have talked. It's always refreshing to learn how others perceive reality.
Do we discuss? Again, I guess. Have you experienced anything strange since coming here?
This place is not without its unusual quirks, but there is not much here that I haven't encountered before elsewhere. Yet, I am hopeful that something truly unique can be found here.
I get that this manor is haunted. Have you seen anything to that effect?
It does seem to be harder for spirits to live here. I suspect something of greater spiritual magnitude keeps them from leaving.
Can you tell me anything about the fetters?
Well, typically their manacles used to restrain one around the feet. But given where we are, I suspect you mean it in a more esoteric sense. In which case, it is a term used to describe what anchors a spirit to a place or person. This manor houses many specters, most likely trapped by events that led to their death. Perhaps they are fettered to the building or land. Perhaps something else keeps them trapped here.
Mr. Dupre's friend was cremated. Not something I have seen before. Choosing to be burnt rather than buried is beyond me.
Cremation is generally frowned upon as burial right here. I fail to see why. The vessel is irrelevant. I hope his friend finds some peace in their next go-around.
Do you believe in reincarnation? If you don't mind me asking, Father, what has you at an event like this one?
If I was to tell you, child, you would not believe me. The truths I bring are too vast for the minds of most. There is more to be done here than speaking with a memory from history. Such pointless pursuits stop us from true freedom, true ascension. And now, I see I have already lost you.
Okay. Do I ask about John? Sure. Do you know much about the Marquess?
I know. Stop. Before coming here, I spoke with my Protestant counterpart, Reverend Campbell. Due diligence and all that. He mentioned the Marquess has changed in years since his wife's passing. Not an uncommon thing. Grief can make a man do strange things, and the Marquess largely shut himself off from the world. Once an ardent churchgoer, he rarely attends the services now. He also closed off all of his wife's charitable donations. And of course, he has invited many heathens to this land to challenge God's order and allow them to speak with the dead. He has fallen a long way from the man Mary married.
Well, you've noticed the strange device in the atrium, I assume.
I have seen it. I am told it tracks our readiness for the main event, but I believe it tracks us.
I'll take my go with God.
Okay. Well, lots of information, mostly not super useful. Jonathan Blake. Mysterious figure. We have, unfortunately, it seems, missed our chance to talk to Mr. Blake. So I don't remember if he stayed to talk after the talk he gave. Yeah. Looks like there is not much we can do for the time being. And for you, maybe too, yeah. Motivation for the seance, profiling him. Yeah, all of this is fine. Let's see, what I was going to do. Actually, timetable. Oh, you're in the ballroom, so I cannot talk to you now. Right? Yeah, the ballroom is closed off. Okay, in that case, let's go to Miss Queen's room. What do we have here? What are these dreams trying to tell me? That I'm close to my goal? The answer feels so near. Down the next corridor, behind the next sigil. I must keep searching. Maybe what I seek is at the seance. Maybe that is the dream's message. Also, I remember that there was a magically locked trunk at someone's bedroom, but I don't think we have the sigil, and maybe we still don't. Some drawings. I'm not sure of what. Perhaps she should stick to her poetry. Okay, fuck you, Ward. These are pretty good drawings. These are really not bad. A published book of Miss Queen's poetry, with scraps of paper containing annotations and drafts stuck between the pages. A set of stationery. A book of poetry. Oh. A collection of mementos of deceased family members. Grimoires, most of them printed, one in Miss Queen's hand, and all of them annotated and nearly worn out at the spine. It seems they've been used quite extensively over the years. The handwritten one seems to be the product of enormous time and effort. So she is a real magician, I guess, is the implication. A locket with two names etched into the framing, Alma and Julia. There is a photograph in either side, each of a young girl. They look quite a lot like Miss Queen. I suppose they would be her siblings. More photographs to memorialize the dead. Talk to her about the washerwoman. Some cosmetics, but the collection is minimal. Miss Queen isn't the type for it, apparently. Even more photographs. The Queen family seems to have a lot of recently dead. It's a wonder there are any of them left at all. A brooch containing a lock of hair. The back says Alexander Queen, 1865 to 1896. So, like 31 years. They're closed for the event. None of it is noteworthy. No shoes. Curiously enough. Queen is here. Okay, not... Find her book and profile here. So for profile here, I imagine we just need to ask about the locket. Scarit, interesting. Or Mira, Aunt. Curious. So she is probably grieving. Or maybe she is just obsessed with the dead. Has a very extensive photo collection. Okay. Let's go and visit... Is there somebody in my room? Okay, that's quite a surprise. There is nobody.
I don't see anyone. I would have sworn I heard laughter.
Is someone hiding under my bed? Luxurious chair, paintings, gramophone, the journal. Yes, just in case, let's recheck everything around here. I've not been here that long, but I can see this place is tall on my face already. Yeah, we have read this. Okay. How curious. Very haunted. Much haunted. Wow. Have we been to the men's bathroom before? The communal washroom for men staying in the manor. We have not. Cleaning items. Toilet paper. Sink. The actual toilet. Nothing here. I assume the housekeeper checks it regularly. It looks relaxing. Perhaps I can take some time later to think on the case here. It would be nice to have a really big bath. I wish I had one. Okay, Miss Lau. Let's invade your privacy. A shrine. Candles, petals, offerings of food and money. It seems to be a shrine. A photo of her wedding day. And the death photo of the same man. I don't have dates of either event, but she's not old enough for either to be very long in the past. Clearly she still mourns his passing. Oh. A tall pair of medium-sized boots. Of course they're medium-sized. Why wouldn't they be? A crumpled up note that says, Last time you were home, you had picked up some of that Scottish girl's tics. Maybe some practice before all your schooling goes to waste. Your parents are nagging her. A collection of records titled 7,000 Words Often Mispronounced by William Henry Pinky Fife. A fine gramophone. Few personal items. A box that requires a key to open. If it's not on Miss Lau's person, it's likely to be somewhere in this room. A half-written letter in which Miss Lau details what she thinks is happening in the manor. It talks a lot about how this place is cursed because they are not honoring their ancestors or themselves. She says they're careless with their actions and intentions. Of course, bad luck follows them. She works hard to cover it, perhaps to be taken more seriously. But Mrs. Lau is a lot more superstitious than she lets on. A Bible, the King James edition. Okay. Marriage plans. Details of marriage plans found in Victoria's journal. Ivy won't listen. She startles like a stray cat when I try and talk to her about anything remotely sincere. And all for what? Damn Evelyn Dean, not an ounce of conscience in her. Now Ivy is set on finding herself a husband. I don't see a way in which things will go well from here, if this course is not altered. But Ivy has made it very clear she doesn't want me to do anything. So, I know what I have to do. I have to ensure she's confused, just enough that she won't see what I am doing and attempt to stop me. Okay, kind of fucked up. Thankfully, I now know how to temper her gift after last summer's terrible trip to India. Oh, okay. Are we dealing with, like, domestic abuse here? And manipulation? That's pretty fucked up for Lau to do. A similar dose here will soften her ability, just a while, and I can see this done. God forgive me. 34525. It's not a date, so what is it? No luck. Damn it all. Wherever Miss Dean has hidden whatever it is she acquired on us, I just cannot find it. It's not in her room. What wicked lengths she's gone to, just to make us miserable. What lengths I'm going to, just to undo it. I hate this, and I hate her. Is it too much just to be left in peace? That's all I want. At this rate, I see no other recourse than to confront her. I shall arrange a meeting, and we will see how proud and austere she is then. And whether she has any heart at all. And if she does not, I don't know what I'll do, but I will have to do something. I know that. Something is scratched out. Intent to harm. A scratched out note suggesting Mrs. Lau's problem would go away if Evelyn Dean was to die. It looks like it says. In fact, I know full well what would need to happen. Evelyn Dean would have to die. Lords, this place. I have just returned from the ladies' bathroom. I swear I saw a ghost. Still, I'm shocked by this place. I entered to find a woman washing a shawl in the bathtub. Thinking her a guest, I excused myself, but as she rose up, I knew that not to be true. Her body twisted in unnatural ways. She looked at me, though I cannot recall her face. She screamed. Oh, such a scream. Many lifetimes of anguish in that scream. I fell backwards. When I scrambled away, I noticed she was gone. Nonetheless, I went to a bathroom on another floor, with great trepidation. Yeah, I don't think I would want to go to haunted bathrooms. Perhaps, if Ivy does marry, I should take that as a sign to do my duty and return back to my husband's family. Oh, ancestors, sometimes I wish I had not tasted this Western freedom. I'm not sure I could give it up under any circumstances. Okay. Lau, Miss Dean was blackmailing Miss MacLeod about their relationship. Investigate room 3 and room 15. I guess, yeah, hers is room 3. Room 15 is, I guess, maybe this one? I'm not sure. Poetry book. And psychology book. And book. Maureen and Other Poems by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. I can see nothing of note about it. A small but densely printed book named On the Nature and Workings of the Human Mind. Nothing in the stool. I guess let's save and check the clothes here. In case she is hiding a key under some clothes. No, she is not. Okay. In that case, where would she be hiding the key? Oh, under the pillow. She is hiding a lot of crap under her pillow. A number of items are under her pillow, including a small key. What could this be for? Oh. Drugs. A bottle of quinine powder. Why would Miss Lau have this? A number of documents that appear to belong to Miss Dean. I doubt they were given to Miss Lau for safety. A man's single cufflink. It has the initials SC on it. A luggage ticket for Bay 12. On the back, it's neatly labeled as belonging to us Miss Evelyn Dean. But yeah, we have already solved this mystery. Okay. And a dagger. What could Mrs. Lau want with this? Why does she have it at all? Mrs. Lau's dagger. We didn't establish her religion, curiously enough, although it seems like she is maybe a Christian, but with the Chinese undertones. Understand Miss McLeod's actions, so before we do anything with Lau, we need to go for Miss McLeod. Okay. Yes, let's get out of here. I think we'll go visit the library and then probably just ask someone something because we only have 1 minute left. I wanted to check the ladies' bathroom here since it was mentioned in the diary. But there does not appear to be anything. No. No, nothing. Alright. Then off to the library we go. There is Miss Quinn. Medicine was, I think, like back. Yeah, medicine. Look up quinine. Actually, let me look up how do you pronounce that. Who the hell knows? Quinine pronunciation.
Quinine.
Quinine. Extracted in India from the bark of the cinchona tree, quinine was used in 17th century South America as a treatment for malaria and fevers. Through British trade networks, quinine became commonplace in Irish medicine as a general fever remedy. It can be purchased from chemists and apothecaries in pre-mixed tinctures and tonics, as well as in pill and powder form. Quinine sulfate powder is often sold in small quantities without the need for a prescription. Due to its dreadfully bitter taste, it is recommended to mix it with water, sugar, or spirits for easier consumption. In high doses, its side effects may include dizziness, numbness, and dulling of senses. In severe cases, it can be nausea, confusion, and temporary blindness. Yet quinine remains the preferred option for many, as its side effects are less harmful and addictive than most opioid alternatives. Although its distribution has been regulated since 1868, along with the opiates and arsenic-based substances, high doses of quinine can still be obtained in Ireland from local chemist shops, under presentation of a physician's order. Okay. Oh, and there they are. We will actually spend the last minute of this hour in the next episode, so this will be it for today. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a good day. Goodbye.